Have you ever wondered how the war in Israel impacts Christian believers around the globe? This isn't just a question of politics or geography. It delves into the very heart of faith, belief, and the human capacity for empathy. Picture for a moment a woman named Sarah. Born and raised in a small town in Texas, Sarah's faith has always been her guide. She has never set foot in Israel, but the stories of the Holy Land have always resonated with her. When she hears about the conflict in Israel, she doesn't just see a headline. She sees a land that is sacred to her faith, a land where Jesus once walked, now ravaged by conflict. Sarah prays for peace, for understanding, for a resolution that respects the rights and dignity of all people living in this land. Now imagine David, a Christian believer living in the heart of Jerusalem. Every day, he navigates the labyrinth of ancient streets, passing by sites that have been revered for millennia. For David, the war isn't just a news story, it's a reality that impacts his daily life. Yet in the midst of this, his faith remains unshaken. He prays for peace, not just for his own safety, but because his faith teaches him to love his neighbor, to seek justice, and to strive for reconciliation. These are just two stories among countless others. They highlight the deeply personal ways in which the war in Israel impacts Christian believers, regardless of where they live. But what can we learn from these stories? First, that empathy is a powerful tool. Understanding the experiences of others, even if they are thousands of miles away, can help to bridge divides and foster a sense of shared humanity. Second, that faith can be a source of strength and resilience in the face of adversity. And finally, that promoting peace isn't just a noble endeavor, it's a duty that we all share. Looking back at the narratives of Sarah and David, we see that their prayers for peace aren't just wishes. They are calls to action. It's a reminder to us all that we must strive for understanding and empathy, even in the midst of conflict. In conclusion, the war in Israel doesn't just affect those living in its immediate vicinity. It reverberates across the globe, touching the hearts and minds of Christian believers everywhere. The stories of Sarah and David remind us that peace, understanding, and empathy are not just ideals to aspire to. They are values that we must actively promote and uphold. So as we navigate the complexities of our world, let's remember the lessons from these stories. Let's strive to foster understanding, promote peace, and extend empathy to all. For it is through these actions that we can truly make a difference.